She was the elegant, sharp-tongued star who stole every scene on Knots Landing, gracing the screen with class, beauty, and undeniable talent. But Michele Lee quietly stepped away from the spotlight, and now, decades later, her recent appearance has fans doing double takes. What happened to the glamorous star we once knew? The truth might just shock you. In the 1980s, Michele Lee was a household name. As Karen Fairgate Mackenzie on the hit primetime soap Knots Landing, she played the moral compass of a chaotic cul-de-sac, smart, fiery, and impossible to ignore. But even before her television fame, Michele had already made waves in Broadway musicals and classic films like How to Succeed in Business without really trying. She was the full package, a triple threat talent with stunning looks and an energy that lit up every screen she appeared on. But then, seemingly overnight, she vanished. For years, fans wondered, where did Michele Lee go? And more importantly, what does she look like now? After all, the star once known for her flawless complexion and timeless style was in her prime during television's golden era. But what does someone like that become after decades away from the spotlight? Well, the answer recently made headlines, and yes, it's absolutely stunning. At 82, Michele Lee has reemerged, and while the years have passed, one thing hasn't changed. She is still every bit the powerhouse she once was. Gone is the heavily styled 80s hair and shoulder-padded wardrobe, replaced with a sleek, silver-haired elegance and understated grace. And yet, there's something unmistakably Michele in her smile, the same spark that made audiences fall in love with her all those years ago. But the journey from television icon to aging gracefully out of the spotlight wasn't without its challenges. Michele Lee made a conscious decision to slow down in the late 1990s, turning her focus toward family, advocacy, and select stage work. She turned down roles that didn't interest her, refusing to chase fleeting fame. Unlike many of her peers, she never resorted to desperate comebacks or tabloid headlines. Instead, she aged on her own terms, quietly, gracefully, and with the same fierce independence that defined her characters. Still, the entertainment world never completely let her go. Over the years, she made occasional appearances on red carpets, in reunion specials, and even a few guest spots on modern television. But it was a recent appearance at a Hollywood charity gala that truly shocked fans. Photos of Michele began circulating online, and the reaction was immediate. She looks incredible. Fans flooded social media with praise, admiration, and disbelief. Not because she looked like she did in the 1980s, but because she looked like a woman who had lived, aged, and embraced it with dignity and style. Many were struck not just by her looks, but by her message. Michele has been outspoken in recent years about the pressure women in Hollywood face to stay eternally youthful. She's refused to hide behind cosmetic procedures or pretend she's something she's not. "I've earned every line," she once said in an interview, "and I'm proud of that." Her story is rare in an industry obsessed with youth and reinvention. Michele Lee never tried to be anyone but herself, and that may be why her reappearance feels so powerful. She reminds us of a time when talent spoke louder than social media, when actors didn't need viral stunts to stay relevant, and when aging could be seen as something beautiful instead of something to fear. So yes, if you remember Michele Lee from her days on Knots Landing or Broadway, seeing her today might just stun you. But not because she looks unrecognizable. It's because she looks exactly like the strong, brilliant woman she's always been, only wiser, prouder, and even more inspiring than before.